We were serving the people. Yes, maybe we fell short on politics, on dirty politics, on sending notices and troubling our allies or troubling our opponents. We didn't do that, and that's not our DNA. I've been out on the roads. You've been seeing me everywhere. You've been seeing me tour the constituencies of the 40 Gaddars. And everywhere, if you see, apart from the 40 Gaddars who have left and the 12 MPs who've gone, on ground, the support has probably increased because everyone has seen Mr. Aaditya Thackeray as a chief minister. They've seen his administrative capabilities. I think what has happened is in the last 2.5 years, especially with COVID and the other works going wrong. For example, the coastal road, the speed with which it came about, the MTHL, the Worli-Shivdi connector, the Dahisar-Mira Bhandar link or the Nariman Point of Parade link, a lot of roads like this, infrastructure, social justice, all of this took him beyond the regular four walls of the Sena, and everyone appreciated what he did. Going beyond that, while everything was going smooth, for example, almost 6.5 lakh crores of investment right from June 2020 to right now, things like that, there was no need for such a huge betrayal. And people have not liked what has happened. People have not liked what went down, the way it went down. And I think that somewhere, even right now when I'm, driving wherever across the state, I was in Pune, I was, coming here also, people sort of knock on the windows, and these are non-political people. But they're saying, we're with you, please tell your father we're with you, we're supporting you. This wasn't right, what happened. So I think that whole envelope of love has come around us, that whole, embodiment of what we worked around, that is being seen. But within our minds, I think we have done no wrong. We were serving the people. Yes, maybe we fell short on politics, on dirty politics, on, sending notices and troubling our allies or, troubling our opponents. We didn't do that, and that's not our DNA. We worked well with everyone, and we've served the state. So I think we've done no wrong, and we've moved ahead. More than growing for the Shiv Sena and personal growth, it came at a time when Mumbai had its biggest investment in the state's cabinet. Mumbai had 5 people from the state in its cabinet, in the state cabinet. Mumbai had a chief minister in the cabinet. And of course, Maharashtra as a state was growing. We did not have issues of riots. We did not have issues that divided the people. We did not have issues that created unnecessary divides between different classes of people. We had the state talking about sustainable development. We had the state talking of growth. We had the state talking of industrial growth at the same time of environment. For me, as someone who's 32 years old, what hits me more than losing government or losing a seat or, a ministry is the work that we were doing. For example, a smallest example would be something like Mahabaleshwar. Now, the main street of Mahabaleshwar was a market street, which we were actually revamping into something different. The Siri Road in Mumbai, we were doing a 900 meters walkway. Things like decks, basic things like, footpaths or safer bus stops or electric buses, electric mobility. Now, these are things that have been put on hold. For me, it's not about the party. It's not about me as an individual. For me, the state now is held back. Look at what has happened. We've lost 3 projects after this new government came in. Vedanta Foxconn went away to another state. The bulk drug park, we could not have lost bulk drug park even if 5 other states would have got it. We've got 394 pharmacy colleges. We've got enough skill and talent here. We've got enough hospitals here. We're the country's largest vaccine producer. How can we lose bulk drug park where we've given or offered state subsidy? The medical device park. Now the point really is, are we really focused on governance? I think a couple of their own MPs have written that please separate politics from governance, and I think the Express also reported that. Traditionally, it has been always held at Shivaji Park, and that's why it's Shiv Tirtha. And we always knew at the heart of our hearts that it'll happen there. So there was no tension as such, because if you have done no wrong, why to stress about something that you've not done anything wrong about?
And was it overwhelming to see the number of people?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there was a different kind of energy at this rally. I remember actually going for, meeting someone in BKC, and 2 or 3 of the staff members in the restaurant told me very, randomly while leaving, saying, tomorrow we're coming to the Dasara rally. So I joked to them, I said, BKC or Shivaji Park? They're like, sir, of course there's only one Dasara rally, that's Shivaji Park. So I think that momentum, and then of course the next day when Dasara rally was being held, 4:30 we get calls from people saying, acha, ground bhar le. So we said, theek hai, but Mumbai चे अजून लोक आलेच नहीं आहेत. So yeah, but this is all बाहेरून. आणि this was most of the people that had come without any of us arranging any logistics. So I think that was the most different thing about this rally. And of course, the energy everyone could feel was completely different. Looking at the betrayal, looking at the things that have gone down in the past 3 months, I think there was a different kind of, vengeance that people came out with to, show the support, show the strength, show the love. I think that was very crucial. Obviously, you have a huge national party coming onto you. Now, who is behind the 40 Gaddars? It's up for them to answer. For me, the bigger threat today is we are being governed by an unconstitutional government. Politics keeps happening. You have a party that gains power, loses power, someone becomes really big, someone becomes really small. All of this is a cycle. The point really is, are we damaging our own institutions? Are we taking our constitution for granted? Are we not adhering to the constitution? I think that is the bigger question for me as someone who's 32 years old. What are we moving towards? That is the bigger challenge I face as someone who's constantly thinking about it.